Welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, I've been wanting to do this for literally so long and it's about time that I've gotten to it. I'm gonna make this snappy because, I don't want to have you waiting all day. So, I'm gonna tell you the story about how I got into a fight. Okay, I have to talk fast because I really keep messing this up, but let me tell you a story about how I got into a fight, and yeah, this whole entire video is all over the place, but I hope you like it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, bye. Yeah, it's the one and only serious fight that I've ever been in, and it was pretty crazy. So, back when I was in third grade, the summer that I was going to fourth grade, so I was probably about 10 or 11, I would always hang out with my friends in the neighborhood. Everyone in the neighborhood knew everyone. Okay, so it was this really huge neighborhood. Well, it wasn't big, but everybody in that neighborhood knew everybody. Everybody knew everybody, and we were all we all went to the same school, so there was just so much drama, and all the popular kids kind of went to that neighborhood. I mean, I went there and I was popular, so So one day I woke up at 10 a.m. because I would go out and wake up, clean the kitchen, the whole entire house, and then be outside for 10 hours just hanging out with my friends in the neighborhood, doing innocent stuff going to the park and whatnot, and eating ice cream, just all of those things with my friends, playing outside, tag, freeze tag. That was our thing. I had this huge backyard. But anyways, so I went to everybody's house. Mind you, I had 7 friends in that neighborhood, and they all had siblings, and I was friends with everyone. So everyone was not home except this one person. So I went to her house. Her name was a name, and I went to her house, and literally she wasn't even there. Her little brother was there. So she was 13 and I was 10. So I thought it was cool, and her little brother was 9. And I didn't really like him because we just were totally opposites. He was just so gross. But he was no, so-and-so is not here, so you can hang out with me. And I was no, that doesn't sound fun. I'm okay. No, thank you. But he insisted, and then I started to feel bad, and I was you know what, you're right, maybe let's just give it a chance. So we played with Legos for about half an hour before he decided that he needed to pee. He was one of those really ADHD type of kids that just would do a new thing every 5 seconds. So we went from coloring to playing with Legos to playing this game on Xbox. It was called Skyrim. It was super dumb, playing with. Just in case you didn't catch my reference earlier, this is the awful game that I was referring to. This thing on top of this thing, it was just awful. Just not my scene. I like to play with, I like to watch TV and jump on the trampoline, and he didn't want to do any of those things. So, literally he was I have to use the bathroom. And I said, sure, go ahead. And as soon as he went in the bathroom, I slipped out the back door. And I ran, and I started to go home, but then I noticed that one of my other friends were home, so I just went to their house and didn't think anything of it. A few hours go by, and we're just hanging out in their house. And we decided to ride bikes around the neighborhood and think nothing of it, you know, have a good old time. That's what we normally do, enjoy the sunny day. And we do a few laps around the neighborhood. On about the 3rd lap, we go by the kid's house that I've recently left. It's kind of standing in the middle of the street staring at me. So I'm going 10 miles an hour on my bike, and I don't slow down because I'm why are you just standing in there? I assumed he was gonna move. He didn't. And I definitely hit him going full speed. Did not even attempt to swerve out of the way because I thought I would fall, and I just assumed he was gonna jump out of the way. But I hit him full blast. Literally, he flew, and I didn't even stop riding until I don't know, it was just awful. And I heard him go it was awful, it was crazy. And literally he was on the floor for a good 5 seconds, and I kind of just laid there because I flipped over my bike. I was hurt also, and I tried to slowly get up, and once I got up and got composure, I tried to help him up. And he rejects me trying to pick him up, and he punches me in the face. And I kind of just was shook for a second, and for about 0.5 seconds I thought, should I kill him? should I fight him? Or should I report him to the authorities? And, you know, I kind of just let my body take over it, and next thing you know, I'm pounding his face with my little 10-year-old fist. I was just really going at it. And that was like, I had a lot of anger as a child, so it was like, the person to try me was really gonna get all of it. I had a lot of other issues that needed to be dealt with. But yes, I hurt him awfully. And he kind of like knocked out for a second, and that was when the adrenaline is just pumping in my body, and I started to feel bad. And I looked at my other friend that didn't just get his ass beat. I was like, I don't know. And this white lady walked out of her house. She was like, I saw everything, honey, you're okay. He shouldn't have jumped in front of your bike. And I was like, yeah, right. And then I just ran home kind of crying, but like pretending like I wasn't crying. And when I got home, I told my dad everything, and he was like, it's okay, guys get into fights sometimes. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, I'm so, like, I thought I was so cool, because, I don't know. Anyways, literally, I try to eat dinner, and I'm, like, shaking. I'm, like, I'm just so fueled with adrenaline, and I look out the front window, and I see, like, the kid that I beat up and like 3 other kids that are slightly older than me, but like not older, just like an older cousin or brother or something, and they're like circling around our house, and then they come into our driveway, and they had the intent to jump me, but they didn't because my dad answered the door instead of me, and they started apologizing, and I was like, no. But my dad forced me to take the apology and shake his hand, and I was so angry about that, and it was just awful. But then I went back inside and just kind of angrily ate my food and have never talked to that family since. Yeah, so I guess that was my little fight story or whatever. Let me know if you thought it was funny. It was funny at the time to me, but like now that I've said it out loud, it's kind of not funny at all. But if you want to see more of me, which you probably don't, because that was
Curse word.
I mean, awful. Oh my god, didn't mean to drop that bomb. It was pretty awful, so I would understand if you don't. Okay, I'm gonna link all of my social media in the description. Please go follow me, that would be great. Oh, and I'm gonna upload like twice a week, so yeah, but I'm gonna have to think of some ideas of what to do. Okay, bye.